I'm allowed to criticize Taylor Swift, and I don't give a who gets upset. This is disgusting. If she wants to vote Harris Walz, she can do it all she wants. But to say the reason she's doing it is because of Tim Walz's stance on LGBT.
Look, Dave Rubin isn't the only one who seemed to feel a lot of feelings over Taylor Swift's endorsement. In fact, he was, like, what kicked it off for Dave Rubin was what Megyn Kelly had to say about it on her program, which, by the way, her show's doing really well. It's doing gangbusters. But she does have these segments where she kind of loses her cool over nonsense like.
So here we have Anna Kasparian on the Young Turks show here on YouTube. And yeah, she just mentioned Megyn Kelly, who apparently had Dave Rubin on. Dave Rubin, as you may or may not know, used to be on the Young Turks himself, and then he quit and became an evil right-winger from their point of view. And ever since then, they've talked shit about him the whole time. As you can see here on the screen, they call it the Rube Report, talking about David Rubin. Watch David Rubin's vile reaction to Taylor Swift endorsement. Okay, this should be interesting. So let's see what Anna Kasparian, who supposedly has been on a redemption arc this past year, let's see what she has to say.
Like this, so without further ado, let's take a look.
Taylor Swift just endorsed Kamala Harris. Taylor Swift, yeah. She posted a picture of herself with her cat. Would you look at this? You can, of course. Like, you can kiss your sales to the Republican audience goodbye, Taylor. Hope you enjoyed them while you had them. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of her running mate, Tim Walz. Ooh. I'm allowed to criticize Taylor Swift, and I don't give a who gets upset. This is disgusting. If she wants to vote Harris Walz, she can do it all she wants. But to say the reason she's doing it is because of Tim Walz's stance on LGBTQ, F you, Taylor Swift. And F all of the people who want to see these children have body parts chopped off and watch them sterilized under the age of consent, and then will ride off to their multi-gazillion-dollar mansions, never to think of them again.
Well, Megyn Kelly, I agree wholeheartedly with her. I see she's getting very upset about this whole trans ideology thing, especially mutilating children who claim that they are trans, whatever that means. How do you know? How do you know if you're trans? You know, these progressives, they don't even know what a woman is or a man is. How can you feel like you're the opposite gender if you don't even know what gender you are in the first place? Anyway, I think she's right to get upset about it. Let's see what the Young Turks have to say.
Okay, apparently they got some bad blood. Hey, Megyn, shake it off.
Oh my God.
Did I just look up Taylor Swift's song so I could do those corny jokes?
God.
Yes,
Stop.
I did.
Delicious, please stop.
Yes, I did.
Thanks, Bart.
Okay. Okay, really, this is the thing. She says she endorsed because Tim Walz believes in LGBTQ rights. Don't you know we hate those gay people? I mean, we don't. We want your votes. We'll give you tax cuts. But God damn the LGBT, it makes me so enraged. Bring it down, okay? So, man, she flew off the handle in a way that I did not expect.
I know.
They've caught tremendous feelings over this Taylor Swift thing, which is the most benign thing in the world. Just a celebrity going, hey, I kind of like her. But obviously they think it's gonna make a huge impact. That's why they're like, how dare you? And notice.
That's not exactly what happened. Megyn Kelly was angry not because Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala Harris, but specifically over the fact that she chose Tim Walz as her running mate, because Tim Walz had done so much for the LGBTQ community in Minnesota, where he's the governor. And as Megyn Kelly has explained elsewhere, and I think I did a video about this, Tim Walz, apparently, according to her, created legislation or passed legislation which would allow the state to remove children from their parents if the parents weren't affirming their gender identity. In other words, if they weren't going along with their delusion. That's what she is so angry about.
The bullies and the thugs and the right wing are always like, oh, that's it. Nobody's gonna buy your songs anymore. Really? She endorsed Joe Biden. They seem like they're still buying all of the things that she does, the concerts, that's why she has to extend the tour, the songs and everything else. And you losers couldn't get anyone to stop listening to her. And you've been trying this whole time. No, we hate that she's popular and we're not. Okay, all right, go cry some more.
Look, this is a general point. It's not just about Taylor Swift. I don't know what it is exactly that makes me not care, but I don't care about celebrity endorsements at all, or honestly, endorsements in general. So like when RFK Jr., and this was a bigger story in my opinion, right? Like when RFK Jr. dropped out of the race because he didn't want to be a spoiler candidate for Donald Trump, and then he proceeded to endorse Donald Trump, everyone was like losing their minds about it, or they were super excited about it. And I just couldn't get myself to care, like not even a little bit, not even a little bit. And honestly, that would actually have, in my opinion, more of an impact on the election than Taylor Swift would. Now, Taylor Swift has a lot of fans, a lot of young fans, obviously, but young people, I hate to admit it, that's the demographic that's least likely to show up to vote. So I don't know how much of an impact it's really gonna have. But what I do know, this is what I do know for sure, I wouldn't be caught dead having a temper tantrum over a celebrity endorsement.
Yeah, well, again, as I just said earlier, they both completely missed a point. Jen missed it, and now she missed it. It's not about the endorsement. Yeah, of course. I don't think any of us, any grown-ups, do any of us care about a celebrity endorsement of a political candidate? I certainly don't. Like Anna, I don't. But that's not the point. That's not what Megyn Kelly was upset about. She was upset about Taylor Swift specifically honing in on Tim Walz as the running mate to Kamala Harris, because Tim Walz was supposedly a great ally to the LGBTQ community, but in fact he passed legislation which is extremely destructive to families potentially. Anyway, enough nonsense from the Young Turks. Let's like and subscribe. If you have any comments on that, by the way, please let me know in the comments. I do actually read through your guys' comments, and from time to time I reply. There's a lot of them, so I can't reply to all of them, but I do like to reply from time to time. So I appreciate the comments. I appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe. It really helps me grow the channel and helps me to keep making videos for you.